Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Suki Jay. If you're new here, my channel focuses on health and wellness, motivation, and personal growth. So if these are areas that you find interesting, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I provide a lot of information about plant-based living, alcohol-free journey, just ways to become the best version of ourselves. So I'm coming on here because I just recently hit another major milestone in my alcohol-free journey. I just hit 300 days alcohol-free, and I believe that was 3 days ago. So I'm on day 303 actually right now, but I'm still close enough, and I wanted to get on and kind of talk about how I am feeling. 300 plus days alcohol-free. When I started at the beginning of this year, when I announced and declared that I wasn't going to be consuming alcohol anymore, I didn't know for how long. I honestly didn't. I was not sure. In my head, I was kind of thinking maybe like 90 days. Like, let me see what that do. I had done 30 something days prior. And I just, in my post, and I'll say it verbally. So no, I didn't have an addiction to alcohol. I didn't have a physical dependence on alcohol, but I did drink regularly for like 27 years. And I misused alcohol at times. There are times that I overdrank. And I used it as a way to help me with confidence. That's how it started out. I used to be really shy and timid, believe it or not. And alcohol made me feel like, I fit in. I could just be more bold. I felt like I had more confidence. And then it just, as going through life and becoming a single mom and dealing with life's, burdens, I felt like it was a go-to to like help me relax sometimes. I got a lot on my shoulders, but it was nothing but negative things for me. And so what led me to, at the beginning of this year, deciding to give it a break is first health reasons, because I was on a health journey. I was losing weight. I became plant-based. I'm doing all these good things to my body. I'm filling my brain, my eyes, my ears with nothing but positivity, listening to podcasts, blocking out negativity. So if I'm sitting here doing all this positive stuff and then I would go and drink, it felt like I was going down. It's like I was floating up here, and then all of a sudden I'm doing these things, and now it's like a downgrade. Every single time that I would drink, I was saying, every single time I would drink, I would feel like it was just a downgrade. Like, why do I continue to do this? So that's what started it. And then as I was going, so basically all of 2023, I'm wrestling back and forth with, I was cutting it down a lot, but should I stop? Should I give it a break? I don't know. Like, this has been my life for 27 years outside of being pregnant. So it's like, how am I going to do life without alcohol? This is weird, And then it became a spiritual thing, and I talk about that more in depth in one of my other videos. But basically, I felt like God was tugging on me, like, okay, like, you hanging on to this one thing. Like, seriously, this one thing got you tied up. You can't let go of this. And I really felt like there are going to be great things on the other side of you releasing alcohol. And still not knowing, would it be forever, or I don't know. But in the moment, I'm feeling like this is something I need to release. And so I followed that. I've been doing that this whole journey. I've been following God's lead. Where I feel him taking me, I'm not fighting it anymore. I'm seriously surrendering like everything. And so in my 300 plus days, I'm seeing so many positives. Like, when I just said that I thought I started drinking for confidence, what I found was I'm actually way more confident without alcohol. I never thought I would ever say that. I thought that without alcohol, I would be more like, back to like who I thought I was. Oh no, it's a real boost to your mental, to your everything, to know that you can look at something that society sees as normal, that almost everybody all over the place is doing, and you could choose not to drink it and still have a good time and prioritize your health and not voluntarily poison yourself. Like, that is a flex. To me, that's the real flex. So like, my confidence is through the roof now. I'm so proud of myself. I really feel like just like unstoppable, because that was something huge to just push past, to really see, is this something I can do? Also, my anxiety, because another reason why we tend to drink is for anxiety. You got problems going on, you're dealing with this and that, you kind of want to escape, And I do feel that is something that I've had to find other ways By the way, it's such a beautiful day out here. It's the end of October and it's 80-something degrees today. I'm really loving it. But basically, things that you normally turn to alcohol for to help you anxiety-wise, you feel like this is something that kind of helps you escape. You become a little more calm, relaxed. It actually backfires because there's scientific proof that alcohol actually alters your brain chemistry. So when you drink, it does something to the receptors in your brain that basically, to put it in layman's terms, it puts it on this negative cycle. So it basically causes you to have more anxiety. And then with the more anxiety, you want to drink more to combat the anxiety. So then it keeps going round and round and round. So I found that I'm still a single mother. My living situation has not changed. I'm raising 2 black males, teenagers in today's society by myself, working full-time, working side jobs, still juggling this and that, trying to make sure that they get the best start in life. And it's stressful. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not. And so you would think that without alcohol, I would be more anxious, right? And have more issues. But actually, it's the opposite. Because I'm no longer chemically altering my brain, I'm actually able to deal with stuff as it happens. As problems pop up, I'm like, okay, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. I have this consistent sense of calm that I never had before all the years that I was drinking. Like, it has been a game changer. Nothing about my situation has changed, but I have. And that has helped tremendously. So the next time, you're thinking about, let me have this drink, it's gonna take this edge off, things like that, it's actually doing more harm than good. I seriously have to get a new phone, you guys, because my phone keeps running out of space when I'm trying to talk to y'all. But I just feel like I love how I'm showing up in life nowadays. I really am. Like, it is amazing the way I'm able to keep my commitments. I used to have a chronic problem with always being late. I used to be late all the time to work, events, all that. Now I'm always on time, if not early. Something as simple as parent-teacher conference. I always use this example. As a single mother, whenever I take a day off for work, I would look at that as my time to let loose, maybe meet up with friends, go out, whatever, because I'm always working, right? And so parent-teacher conferences, I always take off that day for parent-teacher conferences for my kids. So usually, let's say if I took off that Friday for conferences, that Thursday night, I would go out. Because I'm like, this is mama time. I'm off tomorrow. I'm doing y'all conferences tomorrow, but this is my time. Then I go out, I kick it all night, and then I be like feeling hungover the next day at conferences, or maybe smelling like some vodka from the night before, because that was my drink, vodka. But like, that would be my thing. And it was always like this self-conscious feeling. And now that part is eliminated. I no longer feel self-conscious. I just feel so confident. I can be at the parent-teacher conferences. I can make direct eye contact. I'm not worried about, is my eyes red? Am I smelling like Tito's from last night? Like, it's such a relief to just be consistent and just be that person that can be dependent upon. I don't need to be sitting there trying to take a nap in my car at lunch because I kicked it all night and I got 2 hours of sleep. Like, I can't stress this stuff enough. Sometimes I just think about it, like when I'm taking a shower or driving, like the quality of life that I now have, while some people may look at it as boring, is I will take predictable and consistent, and knowing that I'm taking care of my health, and that there's some things that are out of our control when it comes to health and what happens to us in life, but there are a ton of things that are in our control, and that feels good to know that I'm taking those steps. So I'll be back to talk about more. I'm going to end it here before my phone runs out again, but I will talk to you all in the next one.